What's up, YouTube? I'm Super Dan the Shoe Man, and this is a follow-up video to the video that I just recorded that you saw sometime several days ago. First, a word from my sponsor, the same word from before, because I think it's important to get this word, like the kind of thing that you just hear in the back of your mind. What kind of commercials do you hear in the back of your mind? Like or jingles, like something from the radio, anything? I know we hear it on the radio all the time. I think it's a Kia dealership, something around here, and he says, "Jesse, look to here."
Yeah, or the auto parts commercial that's like stuck in my head.
Yeah, there's a lot of auto parts commercials that stick in your head. Yeah, I can't think.
Or Allstate.
Allstate. What?
Not Allstate. Or Jake.
Yeah. So there's a lot of stuff that sticks in your mind, and I think that's why I like doing the same commercial for my sponsor all the time, or a similar one every time, because it helps it to sink in a little bit more. But also, I think this just is a really good embodiment of how he's sponsored me. So Matthew chapter 27 verse 46, Jesus was hanging from the cross. He looked up to God. He said, my God, why have you forsaken me?" Jesus was being forsaken. God was turning his back on him at that time. Hebrews 13:5 says that God will never leave us or forsake us, and I trust that the reason why God is never going to leave me or forsake me is because he had all the forsaken that he had to give. He gave it to Jesus that day. So thank you, Jesus, for taking that forsaking for me. All right. So I went to the mall today. Had to pick up a late Mother's Day present. We can talk about that some other time. But Hesper did love it. Maybe she'll make a video on it and show you. And I was walking around the mall, and all of the retros are sitting. All the retros that have come out over the last, not all of them, but a lot of the retros that have come out over the last 30 days or so are sitting. Green beans, 72 and, that's what they're called, green bean fries. 72 and 10s, what else? A couple different pairs of 6s were sitting, 1s are sitting, and I'll talk about it also in the video. The baby shoes are sitting, baby dunks. Yeah, and a year and a half ago, those baby dunks were reselling for twice what they retailed for. So I think the market's shifting a little bit. And I think the real fire stuff is still going to get gobbled up by resellers, and you're still going to have to pay a little bit more, but it's only going to be like the fire that you're going to have to pay a lot of money for. I think that the Jordan 4 military blacks, I think they've probably plateaued, and if the market continues going in this direction, they're not going to get any higher. Infrared 4s are coming out later this month, like 2 weeks from now, a week and a half from now. I don't know what that's going to do. They're going pretty good right now, but I don't really think that this stuff's going to take off. I don't think any of that stuff's going to take off. Jordan 1s are like on their way out, and so we'll talk about that in this video too. There's Jordan 1s just sitting, and they're not hideous colorways. There's something weird about them, but they're not hideous colorways, at least, and they're not so hard to match. Like, nobody has the Brotherhood colors. Like that purple is, or whatever color it's called, but the purple and the yellow that are in that, just not a shade of purple or yellow that you have a lot of in your closet. So enjoy this video. I think it's a good thing. Like, I enjoy the thrill of the chase to get a shoe that I can resell for $150 after I make make $150 after I make a video for y'all. I enjoy that it's something that's really limited. It's fun trying to get it on sneakers, and when you get all excited. I mean, it's a game. So that is all fun, but I also like the fact that at least a lot of these shoes are going to sit, so people that want retro Jordans can go to the mall and pick them up off the shelf. So I do appreciate that. So I'm not hating on it either way that it goes. It is what it is, and I'll be there along for the ride. So enjoy this video. Tell your grandma, smash that like button. We've got giveaways going on all over the place right now. Itsy bitsy. If we can get this video, go back and watch it. We get this video to take off, I'll do a giveaway for these. Shark Slide video giveaway is open right now. Go back and watch it. And what else? 2,000 subs is getting here quick. We've had a little influx of subs, 140 something subs away from 2,000. MVS X is killing it. Pretty much commenting something very pertinent on almost every single one of my videos. On every single one of my videos, but it's almost the first comment every time. So thanks a lot for the support. Appreciate you. I'll see you next time. This is grade school at JD, Del Sols. I don't know where these came from, but some 6 lows, Heritage, 1 mids. These are all the little kids, and at least those Jordan 1 highs and these dunks wouldn't have been sitting a year and a half ago. Probably not many of them, but almost definitely not those. The Chicago Dunks or anything. And here's the men's: More Del Sols, Green Beans, Heritage, some Lows. Actually, these might still be grade school. I don't remember, but all over the place. These are definitely men's. The mids, the Heritage, 72 and 10s, the Navy 6s, Griffeys. There was a time when those Griffeys were selling out last year or the year before. But lots of stuff sitting here at JD Men's. This is Foot Locker and an interesting new one mid for women. And here's the men's Navy 6s, Green Beans. These are sitting all over the place. I'm about to get a shot of the 3M upper. It's all reflective. I'm not a huge fan of that. I'd rather it be nice leather material than reflective. 72 and 10s, Navies on the way in to that same Foot Locker. Again, this is Arbor Place Mall. Hibbett, the 12 grade schools. These are actually kind of cute. I don't want them. I wouldn't want them for myself, but I like the colors. Materials are actually really good for the little kid shoes. That sock liner's not for me, but it's all right. I'm not hating on the yellow outsole either. The men's at Hibbett, this purple one mid, definitely thought about getting this one, but I have enough ones and purple ones that don't really need these. But these definitely would not have been sitting a year and a half ago. Some more one mids. I actually got a pair of those for a friend. More one mids that sold out initially. More one mids. Some interesting one lows. All right, so I recorded the intro to this video that you saw at the beginning of the video. At the end of last week, it was last Friday that I took the recording of the mall. Maybe it was Thursday. But Saturday, we went to Lenox, and we only went into the Nike store, and there was a whole bunch of stuff sitting even at the Nike store. Stuff that I definitely wouldn't have expected to sit. I only got video of upstairs in the men's section, but the kids section downstairs had the same stuff and a little bit more. So, like I said in the intro, stuff's just sitting, and I think that's just going to continue to happen. I think that's kind of also evident here that I was able to get 2 pairs of these, even though, it's a baby pair. I was actually able to hit this. I know that it's going to happen every once in a while, but that I was able to get 2 pairs, I think is evident that the market's wearing off and everybody's hype over all this stuff is wearing off. And again, this is more evidence that I've got so much stuff sitting right here I need to unbox for y'all. And some of this stuff is fire. Some of it's fire. Some of it's it's pretty good, and it still got gobbled up, and I was able to get this much of it. So enjoy this last little clip. It was the first time that all 5 of us have been out in a while, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, Hesper was in the car. I'll put that. I think I mentioned that in the dubbing in the video. But enjoy it, and I'll see you next time. Here's the Clot Jordan 5. I can't believe I saw this in person here at the Nike store, but it's mostly satiny material inside and out. I think Clot's kind of dead, but I like these all right. Roman numeral, I guess those are 2-3 on the side. I like the glow-in-the-dark outsole with the Clot logo on the bottom. I'm a fan of these, but not enough to get them for myself. So you see the red Oreo 6s, I think that's what that's called. And we hadn't been out for a while, but we were all dripping it today. Travis Scott Union University Blue and Legend Highs, Columbia Highs. Still had most of those 6s. And then they actually had a lot of smaller sizes of the Jordan 3 Dark Mocha 72 and 10s and some new 36s.